Okay, this is 1890. This is Wounded Knee. What you actually come to see here is what really happened here in 1890 had happened. So if you look this way towards the west, you see the flatlands. That's where 1890 had happened. This is what 350 women, children, elderly were laid to rest here in Wounded Knee. Wounded Knee has come quite a ways to share its history here. You come quite a ways to say, I want to read it, but I actually want to be a part of it. I actually want to see 1890 had took off here when it was going on. But this is where it happened here. This was the last of the Indian wars that were here in South Dakota. And this is home to the Oglala Sioux tribe. So this is our home, but this is what you come to see. This is the last of the Indian wars that happened right here. And then just around me up here on this side is the mass grave. This is where almost 350 women, children, elderly, and young warriors are laid to rest there. You're more than welcome to go up there, take a look around, get a closer look at the monuments and the graves. Some of those graves are new, some of them are old, but we still use it as burial today. So the cemetery up here is still active today. But you're more than welcome to go up, get a closer look. The monuments inside, you go inside, there are 43 names on it, but there are a little over 3 in that mass grave. But with that, with a good heart and a good mind, I want to say my name is Mr. Little Moon, and welcome to Wounded Knee.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
This is the cemetery where the people were buried from Wounded Knee. It's still an active cemetery. I don't know if I'll be able to tell what is what here, but this in the middle, maybe if I walk around over here and I can read this thing, because you can see there's still lots and lots of graves. It's a very active grave site. Yes, that says 1890. I can read 1890. I'll walk around it. I'll come back. I'm not going to go inside. I don't think that would be respectful. There's a gate, but there's no way I would go in there. Interestingly, pretty colored. This is the Joaquino Pita allotment 106. I don't know what that is. Baby girl Gibbons. 7/9/29 to 11/11/29. There's Imelda Gibbons, 8/7/26 to 5/1/27. Or Orville Ken Gibbons, 1830 or 8/20/30, 5/17/34. Good grief, these people, they don't live very long. I'll move on. Those are not the ones I came to see, but they certainly are that's, I don't know how well you can see that, but Takan Nupe Waken. 2,500 came to Wounded Knee in 73. One still remains, Lawrence Buddy Lamont. Although he went away traveling alone, we'll meet one day at our final home. And this, I can't read that side very, but it says 1890. December 29th, 1890. Kent P. O.P. I can't read that. 23, Spotted Thunder. 24, Shoots the Bear. 25 picked horses, 26 bear cuts body. That must be the names. I'm going to try to get around because I want to read the names. This monument erected by surviving relatives and other Ocala and Cheyenne River Sioux Indians in memory of the Chief Bigfoot Massacre, December 29, 1890. Colonels Forsyth and in command of U.S. troops. Bigfoot was a great chief of the Sioux. Bigfoot was a great chief of the Sioux Indians. He often said, "I will stand in peace till my last day comes." He did many good and brave deeds for the white man and the red man, many innocent women and children. He did many good and brave deeds for the white man and the red man, many innocent women and children who knew no wrong died here. Horn Cloud, the peacemaker, died here innocent. Courage Bear, Crazy Bear. I think there's a bunch of names on that side, but I can't see them. I can see texture, so I can't tell what they said. But so this is 23. I can't read the first 22. 23, Spotted Thunder. 24, Shoots the Bear. 25, Picked Horses. 26, Bear Cuts Body. 27, Chase in Winter. 28, Tooth Its Hole. 29, Red Horn. 30, He Eagle. 31, No Ears. 32, Wolf Skin Necklace. 33, Lodge Skin Napkin. 34, Charge at Them. 35, Weasel Bear. 36, Bird Shakes. 37, Big Skirt. 38, Brown Turtle. 39, Blue American. 40, Pass Water in Horn. 41, Scabbard Knife. 42, Small Side Bear. 43, Kills Seneca. There's a town over there, some sort of village, I guess. And there's an unusual structure right over here. I don't know what it is, but oh, there's some crosses that have fallen. I'm now sitting on a bench. I'm not sure what this space is about. There used to be a sign there. That building over there with the peace sign on it, it's all colorful. That used to be the visitor center for this, but it's been screwed up so badly that they closed it. This sign tells the story here of, it says Massacre of Wounded Knee. And it looks like it's been hand lettered on there. This is the back side of the sign, the front side. It's a long story. And it talks about the Native Americans being brought here and basically brought here and slaughtered. Uh, there was a guy up at the. I had a gentleman stop and speak briefly with me, and I will include that in the video. But I walked. He said I could walk up to the cemetery, which I did, and I showed you around there. But another guy came up and talked to me for quite a while about this, and he said the sign is the government's version of what happened, and it's bad enough. And he is, from what he described, it was a whole lot worse than what the sign says. And he said, if you look at the sign up here, I'll walk over there. You might be able to see it from here even. The guy I talked to, his name was Austin Ice, and he said he's on several videos telling his story. So there's probably YouTubes out there that you can find if you look for the Battle of Wounded Knee or the Massacre of Wounded Knee. And he said, check this sign out. And I didn't notice it when I read it earlier. That part has been added to the sign. And I think he said it was the people here that added it. It used to say Battle of Wounded Knee, and this is a government sign. And the people came and changed it and they put another sign on top of it that said Massacre of Wounded Knee. But the massacre happened on December 29th of 1890. And I don't want to walk back up there again. But he said what they don't tell you in the story is that there was one survivor, and it was an infant that lived very short time, but it's the first marker in the cemetery is that of this child, the infant that survived the massacre. This talks about they were using talking about using guns and knives and that kind of thing. But he also said that they tended to like, it sounded like they tended to like to bayonet the Native Americans. And that can't have been a quick way to die. It's horrendous. But this is where that